The Piledriving Critique presents a review of Queen of the Ring, a 9-man gangbang featuring Bret Hitman Hart, who happens to look more like Edge, the Iron Sheik, John Cena, The Rock, 8-Baller Skull. Wait, that's supposed to be Steve Austin? Doink? No, it more looks like one of those members of Los Psycho Circus from AAA in Mexico. The Game, Triple H. The Immortal Hulk Hogan. Alleged Real World's Champion Ric Flair. And Chyna. So this is it, Queen of the Ring. It's great to know that Vivid has not only raped my childhood, but my adolescence and teenage years as well. And I have to say, it's 2012. Was there really a need for 2 parody porns to feature Hulk Hogan? And really, if you wanted to see Chyna naked by now, you've seen her Playboy spread. If you wanted to see her have sex, she's got 2 sex tapes with the Lightning Kid. And if you wanted to see her act professionally, you've seen the Avengers porno. Or just screw professionally because you've seen Backdoor to Chyna by now. But this? Come on. I'm sure this isn't the first or last WWE porno spoof. But why? At the arena, there seems to be no cars in the parking lot, but a feisty crowd is heard. Now, I don't watch SmackDown that often, but when I do, I tend to notice the WWE likes to dub over their crowd if they're not pleased with the reactions going on. And, well, Vivid manages to pick up on this. As we see outside of the arena and we hear the crowd, you manage to think, maybe they got a few hundred people watching. Correction, there seems to be 2 people in the crowd, and already I'm creeped out by where this is going.
There she is, our star of the hour. How you doing tonight, Chyna?
Vince, Stephanie.
Look at that, it's Vince McMahon and his daughter Stephanie, and I've suddenly got a queasy feeling in my stomach. Let's see what they've got to say to each other.
You're not still peeved about our little... you know.
Peeved? I mean, peeved since your daughter stole my man, and peeved since your darling daughter ruined my career because you had to back her up? Oh no, I'm not peeved. As a matter of fact, peeved isn't even a word that I would even use.
I believe the correct word you're looking for is bitter, and for God's sakes, why even bring this up? Vinnie Mac and Chyna discuss what's going down tonight, and, well, good God, listen to this.
We have business to tend to.
Nothing to tend, Vince, okay? I already said that I would agree to your little fuckathon.
Fuckomania.
Yeah, whatever.
I hate admitting that I've paid this much attention. After all, the name of the film is Queen of the Ring, and Chyna calls it Fuckathon, yet Vince corrects her and says Fuckomania, but when you get down to the actual in-ring work, the on-screen graphics say Jizzapalooza. Stick with one name, people! Chyna tells the McMahons to get out her locker room, but Vince manages to threaten her and the audience both at the same time.
There is one other thing. You see, you have to win Jizzapalooza. Otherwise, I just have a lot of dicks swinging in the wind with no pussy to cream on. And as much as Austin and Rock want to fuck each other, it ain't gonna happen. Not on my watch. Luckily for us, that doesn't happen, but I imagine if it did, it would go something like this.
You looking at the people, Strudel? Oh, hell yeah!
What follows is McMahon tells Chyna that she must win the Battle Royal so she can go on to the main event threesome. These are words I never thought I'd ever be saying after attending film school. Chyna agrees to the McMahon shenanigans, but wants something for herself. That's right, a threesome with Vince and Stephanie. I'll just let you take that in for a moment, while I sit here quietly. Alright, good. One more important thing from this, we learn that Chyna can't count.
I got 2 words for you. Get on your knees and suck it!
That's 7 words, but who's keeping count? After the McMahon family threesome, we're shown an opening video package for the event, which isn't too terrible. It's certainly decent enough in production value and is similar enough to something you'd see in most indie promotions. Then we get to see our resident Mean Gene impersonator who doesn't really add much except horrible jokes.
This promises to be an electric pair of matchups, featuring more jizz on the floor than my apartment after a Golden Girls marathon.
Alright, it's time for the opening match, and either Vivid had the knowledge that Michael Buffer once infamously screwed up Bret Hart's name, or this girl's really that stupid. Take your pick, because I could see either.
The following Jizzapalooza features Brent, the Hitman Hart.
You see what I mean? Now during the introductions there's an announcer making crappy one-liners, and they really aren't worth noting, but here are a few that made me at least go, ha.
Brett is allergic to sunlight. That's why he wears his sunglasses everywhere he goes. John Cena! Nice pajamas. I guess with the camo shorts and the hat, and then you wave your hand. That's some serious hiding technique, and he likes to pretend he's in the military.
You may have noticed that I only included 2 clips. Well, that's because that's the entirety of what could be considered funny in this. But I guess it's time to show you some in-ring stuff featuring every single wrestler they're parodying. Believe me when I say you aren't missing much. After all, only a handful of guys look like who they're attempting to spoof. I can't really show that much more after this. Once Chyna hits the ring, cock goes everywhere and a gangbang ensues. So she's declared the winner, and let's see what follows up after that.
Let's check backstage with Captain Lou Albano.
Jesus Christ, what did I just hear?
Don't tell anybody that we're here, because I'll get fired.
I am lost for words. Ron Jeremy is playing Captain Lou Albano. And had this movie come out prior to Lou Albano's death, I might not be so disturbed. But really, why? And so Lou Albano bangs the ring announcer, and Chyna joins in, and oh my god, I just saw Lou Albano bang Chyna. Well, I mean Ron Jeremy. Oh, come on, please just end soon. Get to the main event threesome, will we? While Chyna is bumping uglies with Ron, the 2 mystery legends show up. Because the announcer gets on my nerves, and I really don't like the film soundtrack, I've dubbed over with Hogan and Flair's WWE themes. At least these 2 legends are spoofed decently enough, or as decent as a porn can allow. I'm not entirely sure why they didn't give these guys interviews prior to the match to pad the film's runtime, but maybe that's something I really shouldn't be complaining about. It's a wasted opportunity that you've got a porno version of Ric Flair that can be explicit about his womanizing, and yet all we hear is a woo here and there. Come on, Vivid, you blew that. Not that I'm condoning any of this, but if you're gonna make a porno spoof, you might as well do it right. Oh yeah, and it's pretty funny that they're both wearing stripper boots. Chyna's backstage getting drilled by Captain Lou, and Rick and Hulk do their best impersonation of the Bushwhackers. Well, those guys sure run the ropes better than Kelly, don't they? Now, Chyna eventually gets to the ring and has the threesome with the Nate and the Hulkster, and wins the Queen of the Ring, whatever exactly that means, but I can show her post-match celebration. The 9th Wonder of the World has won herself a Winged Eagle replica belt, and she poses with it to end my misery and this porn. Well, that wraps it up, and it's absolutely as bad as it seems. At least the 2 other parodies I've reviewed this year were really well made, to their credit. And I'm sure that's not going to prevent any of you from watching this, but the fact that Ron Jeremy fucks Chyna should. Now, if you want an alternate take, go to CagesideSeats.com's written review by Canaanite. He actually takes a look at this like it's a wrestling event, and it's pretty damn funny. Remember, this is the Piledriving critique where professional wrestling meets pop culture.